Welcome to the podcast. If you've got really, really nice calves, then enter. Feel free to listen. If you don't have beautiful calves, then I'm not sure that you can enter this space.
No, we had a good old-fashioned calf off with Orazio Fantasia, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We put it to Instagram, put it to the people.
Yeah.
Just took blind photos. You didn't know which was who had the best calves, A, B or C.
Yeah, because we're very vocal about our love for our own calves, aren't we?
Yes, we are. You were able to successfully identify that Orazio has got quite slender legs.
Very
but
slender.
Beautifully chiseled calves.
So chiseled.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he wouldn't let me touch them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's a HR issue now, if it's been elevated.
Workplace safety, all that kind of stuff. Trip to the HR department again this week. Unbelievable stuff. So tune into the podcast to find out who won the calf off. It was epic.
It was very nice indeed. Also, we discussed sending the wrong text message to the wrong person.
Yeah.
It can cost you your job, can't it?
Yes. My mate's a boss. One of his apprentices sent him a text smashing him and then denied it. He was a bad apprentice anyway, so we had to let him go. But, I think we've all done it at some stage.
I think everyone's done it.
Yeah.
I know I have. I know you have.
Yep. Abbey the Newsreader, who is such a beautiful lady, and she's such a catch for whichever lucky guy ends up with her.
She's just being a little bit unlucky in love at the moment, so enter you and I.
Yeah.
We're practically those experts on maths, aren't we?
It's like Abbey right now is in a real-life Game of Thrones.
Yep.
She's slaying so many dragons. And it's like, oh, my God, here's another dragon. Right, get rid of it. Oh, here comes another dragon. Where's that prince? I think I can see him off in the distance. Here he is. Oh, no, it's another dragon.
Oh, it's another dragon. God, so many dragons.
We're looking for love via the radio with Abbey. This will be interesting.
Should be good.
Enjoy. Speaking of those elements, in particular, rain and hail. Morning, Abs.
Morning. Good morning. And this is fun for us because us married peeps with children get to live vicariously through you single gal.
Unfortunately, yes.
How's it going?
Not well. Before we get into this, it's not like a woe is me thing.
Okay.
But essentially, yes, I've jumped back into the dating pool and I've dipped my little toe in there.
Okay, well, let's not make a big deal of it, but let's do this.
Jody and Hayesy, Date Our Abbey.
Yeah. Let's actually make it a real big thing.
No!
A genuine thing in itself.
And we're just trying to help Abs.
Yeah.
Well, as I was saying, I've jumped back into the dating pool, but I just seem to... I don't know what's going on. I seem to find, I want to get married and have kids. That's my thing. That's what I would like.
Excuse me, hold up, because I thought you didn't want to have kids. Why did I have that impression?
I don't know.
You were on that train for a while. You said, I'm probably not going to have kids.
Oh, I think because I'm trying to... What's the word?
Broaden your horizons.
No, it's like a defense.
Slay a few dragons before you find your prince.
I've been doing that. I think it's a defense mechanism.
Right.
Because I'm 33, I still haven't found the one, blah, blah, blah. So it's sort of, I'm probably not going to have kids anyway, which is, no, I would like to have
gotcha.
children.
Well, okay, you've got so much time. 33's young.
And I get it. Dating, it can be awkward.
I apologize to you if I don't seem real eager to jump into a forced, awkward,
You know what I
intimate
mean?
situation that people like to call dating. I don't like the feeling. You're sitting there, you're wondering, do I have food on my face? Am I eating? Am I talking too much? Are they talking enough? Am I interested? I'm not really interested. Should I play like I'm interested, but I'm not that interested? But I think she might be interested, but do I want to be interested? But now she's not interested. And when am I supposed to kiss her? Do you do like the ass out hug? Where you hug each other like this and the ass sticks out because you're trying not to get too close? You just go right in and kiss them on the lips. Or don't kiss them at all. It's very difficult trying to read the situation.
Okay.
Okay, hey, great talk.
Great talk.
Good chat.
Ass out hug, is that what we're doing?
No, not quite. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, I keep finding men who either have children, so they don't want any more, or they can't have any more kids.
Right.
Or I call them situationships. So you match with somebody or you meet somebody and you talk for a little bit and then you might meet up and then it kind of just fizzles away. And you get to a point where you're like, and everyone, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But you get to the point where you go what is wrong with me? Am I that repulsive that nobody wants to be with me? Do you know what I mean, though?
No, it's not.
Well, that's ridiculous.
I know, and it's stupid and it's silly and all the rest of it, and I know that. But deep down, you do get to that point where you're just like, what is going on?
So, okay, what apps are you on? What?
So I was on Bumble and Tinder, but I've deleted them again because you get to the point where you just go, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I can't deal with this anymore.
Too many dragons.
For me, I would love to go to the supermarket and you both reach for a banana and go, oh my God, you're the love of my life. Let's go and get married and have babies.
Yeah.
But it's not happening that way.
So
Well, which supermarket are you going to?
I shop at Woolworths. Maybe that's my issue. Maybe I need a swap.
Give Coles a go.
So, Hayesy, I am just so glad that I partnered up before this whole dating app thing.
Yeah.
Because it's so superficial.
It is.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I like the look of that person or the look of that without having known them.
Yeah.
I feel your pain.
You know, I'm not a model, but I'm funny, so
You
give me
are.
a chance.
Yeah, no, excuse me. You're way more than funny. You're gorgeous. You're kind. You're sweet. All sorts of
Stop it.
things,
Say it again.
darling.
Say it again.
So don't think it's you. I just think it's the dating pool.
So how can we get people involved? Can we ask broadly some dating advice? How do you go about this?
Yeah, I want some dating advice, but also for women who are like as we know, I'm 33. How are women finding people? Are they relying on their friends a little bit more? Are they relying on workmates? Like, what do I have to just swallow my pride and go out for a few nights? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what should I be doing?
I mean, I don't think you find the love of your life in a nightclub.
Yeah.
Do you find it? Sugar? That's the last nightclub I went.
Yeah, I don't know if it's sugar. Do we go back to circa 2010? Do we go to Abbey? Do we end up at Marble Bar? Is that where we find true love? I don't know.
No.
These are the questions.
Oh my God!
though.
It's Electric Circus. It's Electric Circus.
Let's help Abbey.
Anyway,
Some relationship advice. Where are the good men? How do you meet a decent man these days?
I was lazy. I just stumbled over one at work.
there's none here. I mean,
cheating.
Hayesy and I have a kiss every morning,
Yeah,
but he's
you
married,
do.
so we can't go any further.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Just you've got
It's just a little peg on the forehead.
Yeah, that's all you do.
He just gives me a morning abs.
He's a no-go zone.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, advice for Abbey. Where are the good men? How do you meet decent men these days?
Yeah, it's a good
13,
question.
24, 10.
And I've just found out that Brooks Koepka,
Yes.
my golfing
Crush.
husband, is not married, but he's having a baby. So how dare he?
How very dare he?
God.
How selfish.
Anyway, help me, Adelaide. What do I do?
What an arsehole.
Nothing beats a cosy winter getaway or escaping to a tropical paradise.
If you're thinking about an early winter escape, whatif.com has just the place.
Check out great accommodation deals across Australia on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Let's talk to our Abbey from the newsroom because, Abbey, we brought you in here because, let's call it, you're on a love adventure. How's it going?
That's brilliant. The love adventure is not going well.
Okay.
It's a S show out there, and I'm not enjoying it.
An S show. Oh, boy.
You know
Join
what
the
that means.
dots.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, like I said before, meeting a few people, but I seem to meet men who are that little bit older. They don't want to have more kids, whereas I want to get married and have children, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And I'm just at the point where I'm like, I cannot do this anymore. I cannot match with someone or I can't meet someone, and you talk for a beer and you think, oh, yeah, okay, it's going somewhere, and then all of a sudden it's over or whatever. I'm just done. So I need help.
Are you saying there's like a man drought in Adelaide?
To be honest, I feel like there's a man drought, but maybe I'm just not looking in the right places.
Well, it
Where do
doesn't
you
sound
look,
like
though?
a man drought.
Exactly.
There's this a man drought in terms of the right one.
Yeah.
There's plenty of willing participants
Well,
out there.
my
I see them everywhere.
My ex-boyfriend's mother told me that I was high maintenance once.
Oh,
so
yes, she
maybe
did.
that's
Good.
maybe I'm the issue.
No,
Clearly,
I don't think you are. I genuinely don't think it's you. I just think that sometimes these men appear in your life when you're not looking.
Because what's our motto? What's our team motto? If you can't handle us at our worst,
Yes,
then you don't deserve us at our best. Yeah,
Correct.
And also, diamonds are a girl's best friend for any men out there listening.
of course.
13 24 10. Let's go to the phones now. Where are all the men? Where are they? Jess from Windvale. Where'd you find one?
Hi, how are you
Hi.
guys?
Good, thank you.
So I actually met my partner on Tinder.
Oh, and you had a happy ever after.
Yeah, we've been together 3.5 years now. We have 2 cats and 2 dogs.
Maybe I need to jump back on Tinder then.
There you go.
So hang in there because there are some out there that are good.
Can I ask, Jess, what number? We don't have to go specifics with numbers, but did you have to, let's say, slay a few dragons on Tinder before you met the
Kiss
right
a few
one?
frogs.
Definitely.
You
definitely.
did. Okay.
So Abby's just going through that process.
I'm kissing so many frogs at the moment. So let's hope that the prince is on his way.
and read up good morning to all the frogs out there who are listening. Let's go to Annie from Nan. Hey, Annie.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. Where'd you meet your man or your woman or whoever it may be?
Well, I can't say that because it was a long time ago, but what I've noticed is that if you join a group, then you've got a chance of meeting people that are like-minded, and you can sort of grow a friendship and a relationship.
Yeah, that's
Group
very true.
do all sorts. I mean, I'm not suggesting you go and sit with bird watchers. I'm sort of saying,
I like birds.
go, darling, and find a group of people that you like to do things with that is big enough to have younger people in it, and yeah, get out there and be who you are, because when you shine, you attract everybody.
And are you saying there's no...
around.
You trying to tell us there's no super studs at the Birdwatchers group?
Bird watching might be your thing. That's fine.
Thank you, Annie. I'm just trying to think of a group that you could join. Is there a resting bitch face group in Adelaide?
Do you know what? There probably is. There's groups for everything, so I'm going to find it.
Let's Google it. David from Brooklyn Park, good morning.
Good morning, how are you today?
Good, thank you. All right, where do you find men, women, whoever?
I would love to take Abbey on a good date. Somewhere, not special. Take a nice walk on the beach.
David.
There you go. That's just, do you know what? Love's so blind. It doesn't have rules.
David, can I? Let's just assume you're single. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And so you genuinely want to take Abbey on a date?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey.
She's just mouthed how old to me. How old are you?
I'm 36.
Oh, it's in the right zone. It's in the right.
It's all coming together.
It's in the zone.
What do you do?
36. I actually at the shipping containers.
What? You
You work with the ship containers?
Yeah, I empty shipping containers. So when shipping containers come into docks,
So do you
I'll go to
I'll
the warehouse and I empty the shipping containers so they can go to the manufacturers.
Beautiful. Hey, I've got a couple of mates that work on the docks.
Yeah. Good coin?
Yeah, you're going to be taking her to a classy restaurant, David.
All right, but David, where are you thinking of taking our abs?
Anywhere you like. I like to just, take her on the beach, take her to a nice restaurant, get to know her, and we'll leave from there.
Oh, there you go.
Abby?
Obviously, you'd be
Abby?
But you've got to promise me if this doesn't work out that we don't lose a listener from it.
Yeah, that's true.
You're such a company woman. I love that from you.
That's really good.
All about the team first.
Okay, well, it feels like something really beautiful is brewing here.
Doesn't it? I feel like...
Are you feeling that?
I feel it.
Do you have goosebumps?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my God. I didn't know I had hair in the back of my neck, but it's standing up right
I hate
now.
both of you so much.
This is unbelievable. Oh, how good's love? Am I right? Oh, yeah.
Well, Hayesy, every now and then stories pop up that just absolutely rock the community, and this is one of them overnight with 2 officers stabbed by a man at Crystal Brook. Joining us now is Commissioner Grant Stevens. Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning.
I mean, as a fraternity, your police force must be absolutely, utterly gutted by this.
Oh, look, I think it's fair to say that when we have an incident like this, it doesn't matter whether you're a South Australian police officer or a Victorian, Queenslander, the police family is a big family, and these sorts of incidents really make you stop and think about the nature of the job we do and the risks that people who pull on the uniform take every day to protect our community.
And what can you tell us about the circumstances? How did this all unfold?
Well, there's probably a limited amount of information I can give while we undertake our coronial investigation, and we have a commissioner's inquiry that looks at the actions of the police officers involved. But I can say that it was on Tuesday morning that the individual concerned was involved in a relatively minor altercation at the local shops in Crystal Brook, and that gave cause for the police officers to visit him the next morning. And when they confronted him at the home address, there was an incident where the 2 police officers were stabbed, one with life-threatening injuries, and as a result of that, the individual was shot and killed at the scene.
Commissioner, not just for the police fraternity, of course, but I'm from a country town. Something like this happening in somewhere like Crystal Brook, how much does that rock a little community like that?
Well, I don't think you can underestimate the impact this sort of incident has on a small community, and this police officer is a member of that community, and the people who live in Crystal Brook interact with him on a daily basis. They know him as a person. So this is just not an anonymous individual who happens to be doing their job in a larger area. This person is interwoven into that small community, and they'll be feeling the impact of this tragic incident today and for some time to come, I would imagine. And just as the family of both police officers are dealing with this, the community has to deal with it too.
From all accounts, too, Commissioner, some real bravery from one of the officers to try and protect his workmate too.
Oh, look, I'm a little bit overwhelmed by the way people in the South Australia Police go about their job. These two officers didn't get up on Wednesday morning expecting that they were going to be involved in such a life-threatening confrontation, but they did their job, and one of those officers has taken steps to protect his partner, and I'm immensely proud of how they've gone about what they've done.
And just before we go, Grant, do you have an update on the officer that was stabbed?
Ian Todd, the officer who was most seriously injured with life-threatening injuries, came out of surgery last night, and things are looking much more positive this morning than they were yesterday. So I'm still hopeful that he has a full recovery, but things are looking better.
Okay, thank you so much.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hazy's on Miss Daisy.
Thursday, time for a little injection of knowledge. Do you want me to numb that arm for you, or do you just want me to stick the needle straight in?
Nah, jab it.
Straight in there. Whoop, there you go. Oh, don't cry, here's a lollipop. 4th of May, today's Star Wars Day, of course. Why?
Oh, why?
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
Of course. Come on, tell them you're in a nerd. Let's get this.
I have never watched Star Wars in my life.
What?
Nah, no interest.
Still time.
Yeah, okay.
Still time. Watch them all.
Wait, let me get on it.
Yeah.
Let me run straight home.
Well, off you trot. You go watch Star Wars.
Okay.
Report back to us tomorrow.
All right, see ya.
1959, the Grammy Awards were presented for the very first time.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah, I think now when they have the Grammy Awards, it's a very prim and proper affair. There's no illicit use of anything or anything going on. Everyone's dressed accordingly. Black tie events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little pat in the head. Well done.
Well done, everybody.
You did a nice song and a nice album.
Now let's get back into the studios and keep on recording some good music for the people. That's what it's all about, I think. 1960, Andrew Denton was born in Sydney, New South Wales. Today is his 63rd birthday. No one better, I think, in my opinion, than Andrew Denton at interviewing people. Enough Rope was just incredible.
Is he 63?
He's 63 years old.
Outrageous.
Yes. 1968, McDonald's Big Mac hamburger was invented.
McDonald's new Big Mac sandwich for the bigger than average appetite. McDonald's, you're going to play.
Are you a Big Mac person?
Not really.
No. I'm not. I'm a big McDonald's person.
Okay, so what's your go-to?
So it's a McChicken, or if I'm feeling really light and ready to fill up, I'll go a quarter pounder.
Okay. Can I be controversial?
Oh, don't say fillet fish.
Fillet of fish.
You disgusting.
I love a fillet of fish.
There you go. You're a freak.
Okay.
Great. You're a freak. 13, 24, 10. Has anyone ever enjoyed a fillet o' fish?
13 24 10. Call in fillet o' fish fans, please.
Jeez. 13 24 10. Don't call up if you're a fillet o' fish.
13 24 10. If you love a fillet of fish, call in.
0427 154 166. Text SEN.
That's it.
2015 Golden State Warrior Stephen Curry is named MVP for the 2014/15 NBA season. What a resume, 2 MVPs now. He's done everything. Is there anything better in terms of sports things than Steph Curry just nailing long threes and Mike Breen in the background going bang, bang?
Decide not to use it. Curry way downtown. Bang, bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
13 24 10. If you love a fillet of fish, call.
No, ignore that. Ignore that. We'll cut that out, okay? All right.
No, we won't.
Number one song on May 14, 2005 was Gwen Stefani, Fillet o' Fish. No, it wasn't. It was Hollaback Girl.
The biggest breaking story this town has ever seen is you just got valuable info.
This is so juicy. Jody's Juice.
Well, MasterChef Australia will return to the screens this Sunday with the full support of Jacques Zenfrello's family, despite the tragic loss of the show's beloved judge. So the upcoming season will be dedicated to his memory, and the project will have a special dedicated to him as well on Sunday, so fitting tributes for Jock. Gwyneth Paltrow is raising some eyebrows with some mummy-daddy time confessions about exes Brad Pitt and Ben Affleck. Listen when she was asked who was better in bed.
Who was a better kisser? Oh my God, let me think. Gosh, I have to remember so far back. They were both good kissers.
Okay. Who was better in bed?
That is really hard because, like, Brad was like the sort of major chemistry love of your life kind of like at the time, you know? And then, like, Ben was, like, technically excellent.
Oh, my God.
Holy
Yeah,
I can't believe my daughter's listening to this.
This is unbelievable. I don't know which I'd rather be, Ben or Brad.
Yeah. Would you rather be technically excellent?
Technically excellent? I don't even know what that means.
Or just like red hot, you know, the love of the life type chemistry stuff.
And what does that mean? Does that mean Brad's so much more passionate? Is he shedding a tear afterwards and all those sorts of things?
Okay, let me ask you this.
But in terms of technicalities, Ben will do what needs to be done.
What category would you put yourself in, Andrew?
I don't want to say short and sharp because that's just painting too much of a clear picture. Technically awful? Can I say that?
Yes, you can.
Well, technically he was awful and he also lacked passion.
Yeah.
So you're opposite for both of those two.
Yeah. I just, I genuinely, I don't know why I'm going to say this, but I just really think that you wouldn't know what you were doing.
Why do you get that impression? What gives you that impression?
Just because in all other aspects of your life, you're pretty clueless, so I can't imagine you'd excel.
And he's not that great at pushing buttons behind that desk either.
Yeah. If you can't even push the right buttons on a desk to control a radio station, how could you possibly please a woman?
No, exactly right. Anyway, I didn't mean this to turn into a pick on Hayesy session, but it kind of has, and I like
How many times has Gara said, "What are you doing? What are you pressing that for? That's not working. I'm not a panel." Anyway, we get it. Let's stop picking on me. I've got 2 kids. I'm happy.
Someone who mightn't be technically excellent is Kevin Costner, because his wife, Christine Baumgartner, is that her name? Baumgartner, has filed for divorce. The designer filed to end their 18-year marriage on Monday, citing, guess what? Guess what she cited in the papers?
Irreconcilable differences.
Every single time with every single celebrity. Irreconcilable differences. She asked for joint custody of their 3 kids, all teenagers. Now, he was previously married to Cindy Costner. However, they split in 2004. So he's got 3 kids with one woman who are 39, 36 and 35. And then he's got 3 teenagers. It's like having 2 different lives.
Wow.
No.
That's amazing.
It's like living 2 different lifetimes.
It's almost like Kevin very much did know what he was doing in the bedroom to produce so much offspring.
He's got 6 of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's also very good in Yellowstone.
Ranching is only business where the goal is to break even, survive another season. I don't regret one sin I've committed. It's the one I'm about to commit that worries me. Everyone's forgotten who runs this valley.
Just tell me how to fight.
Everyone. Brand isn't something you earn, it's something you live up to.
Good, but no, it's no Dances with Wolves, is it? Or Waterworld.
Waterworld. Was that the biggest flop of all time?
It's up there.
Have you ever watched Yellowstone?
No, I haven't, unfortunately. It's on the to-do list.
You would love it. The Dutton family, they own a ranch. And probably my favourite character of any TV series of all time is Beth Dutton.
Okay.
She's brilliant.
All right, that's on the to-do list this weekend.
Go on then.
Very good stuff. That was Jodie's Juice. You a bit loose with your fingers on your text messaging there, Jodes?
I'm notorious for sending text messages to people that I shouldn't send them to, because you have that person in your head. Yeah. So you might be bitching about them. You might be...
That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, and so because they're there, then quite often I have been known to send it to the said person that I was bitching about.
It's in your subconscious. Recently, a friend of mine who owns his own building business...
Yeah.
Few apprentices. I think he's got about 3 or 4 apprentices. Well, now he's got 3 because he had to fire one.
Oh no.
One of his apprentices. And in his words as well, his ordinary one. Send him a text saying, if he tells me about his effing kid again, I'll spew up.
Oh, my God. So the apprentice sent that to the boss.
The apprentice sent that to the boss.
Oh, no.
And then followed up with, so it was supposed to be for someone else. And then the boss, my mate, hit him up and said, well, that was about me. And he said, no, it wasn't. He said, mate, just admit it. I'm the only one here who's got kids.
Yeah.
So, firstly, just own it.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't about you. So that was enough. Not a good apprentice anyway. I said, look, got to let you go.
Yeah.
But effectively, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Text messages that get sent to the wrong people. I remember, I think I've touched on this before, sending a text message to Bruce Abernethy.
Yes.
Very good friend, Bruce Abernethy. Quite a loose relationship. Talk about anything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was vulgar, but it was very, very loose, this particular text message. Looked down, and I hadn't got a response for about 10 minutes. I thought, did he even get the text? Looked down, and it turned out I'd sent it to Bruce McAvaney.
Oh, my God.
I shouldn't have Bruce McAvaney's number anyway.
Oh, my God. And so what was it pertaining to?
Well,
just loosely?
Just sort of loose chat about all things loose. Bit of looseness, do you know what I mean?
Right, okay.
So loose.
Something that...
Solid looseness.
Something that Macca would look at and go, ooh.
That's not special at all.
That is horrible.
So then my heart absolutely sank, and I've never texted a message quick and just explained the whole situation. Said sorry about that, Bruce. That was meant to go to Bruce Abernethy, and then he wrote back, no problems at all.
Yeah, okay.
But that moment where you go, oh my gosh, at least it wasn't about him.
Yeah.
Which probably would have been a good thing, because we probably would have sent a message to Abba saying, how good's Bruce McAvaney? Go straight to Bruce McAvaney. 13 24 10. Wrong text or wrong email. Have you got one?
Oh, I did one once. I sent it to someone in the industry, basically potting them, saying
that's good.
I didn't really rate their work.
Did you drop he or she's name in the text? So it was very obvious?
Yeah, it was very obvious. But it was back in the day when I had that phone where the line was going across when it's sending. You know what I mean? So I realised what I'd done straight away, and the line's going across, and I was like...
sending it on Windows 95? What was the line going across?
No, but I was like, oh my God. What if I throw my phone against the wall? Will it stop it, or will it still go? Anyway.
It went through, didn't it?
I didn't get a response back, but that's okay. We're all good. We're all good.
Get involved. 13 24 10. When have you sent an absolutely outrageous email, text, anything to the wrong person? Maybe it was about them. Maybe it's about something else, and it landed you in a lot of trouble.
Yes.
When have you sent a message, maybe an email, it's just gone completely wrong? My boss... well, not my boss, my mate, who is a boss, got a text from one of his apprentices really smashing him.
Yeah.
The text message said, if he talks about his bleep kid again, I'll spew up.
Oh, my God. And he sent it to his boss.
There's no one else it could be about. He's the only one with kids. Confronted him and then eventually let him go.
I love that this apprentice just denied it, though. No, it wasn't about you.
No, it's for someone else. I swear, boss.
Yeah.
You've got to go, mate. It doesn't work like that.
Off your trot.
Yeah. 13 24 10.
Sending the old text message to the wrong person trick.
You've done a good one.
Good one, isn't it?
You did a good one, didn't you?
Yeah, dude. Let's go to Faye from Murray Bridge. Hey, Faye.
Oh, hi.
Hi. What happened?
I got a late night message from my son, and of course I answered, checked it because I thought it was important, and he wrote, "What are you wearing?" and I thought, what do you mean, what am I wearing? That's what I was thinking to myself, and then I sent back this question mark, and I get this reply, "Oh no, that was meant for my girlfriend." I'm like, well, that's really good to know.
What are you wearing, Mum? Flannelette pajamas?
Nothing very interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, we still giggle about it. We think it's absolutely hilarious. The two of us when we get together and talk about it, we're like, that is so funny.
That's good. At least it was G-rated, Faye. It could have been much worse.
Could have been significant.
Yeah, it was very clean, actually. I mean, yes, it could have been a lot worse, so I'm very grateful for that. But
there we go. What were you wearing, just out of interest, Faye?
I've got no idea. But it just come out of the blue. Like you answer a message from a child late at night, you think it's emergency.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
You just pop out of bed. Oh gosh, what am I wearing?
Leah from Manopara, what was the text message?
So I actually texted my boss, who had the same name as my partner at the time.
Oh no.
A photo and what I was thinking of doing. And the worst part is my boss actually replied as if it was for him, and complimented me and said he couldn't wait. And then I had to explain that actually wasn't for you, that's for my partner. And Monday in the office, I work for a really big company. In the office was really awkward because he thought it was for him.
So,
he'd seen some things.
Okay, just trying to put two and two together. What were we talking about? Like you sent a photo of a tennis racket saying, do you want to play tennis? What's going on here? Dumb it down for me.
I was talking about what I wanted to do later that night.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So the follow-up conversation with the boss?
So I had said, this actually isn't for you, so this is for my partner. And he just played it off as just like, I was just going along with it so you didn't feel...
Yeah. I was like...
Yeah, I know. That's just like textbook gaslighting,
Isn't it?
Yeah, I know. What are you talking about? I was just trying to protect you.
Just trying to humour you. Like, what are you even on about? This is on you, Leah.
Oh, my gosh. What did your partner say to all this, Leah?
My partner just told me to change the name so that I definitely could tell the difference.
Good tip. Good tip.
Because they had the exact same name. I didn't change anything. I just left it.
Right. Yeah. Because the worst part would be if you followed up again and did it another time.
Yeah, I left that job shortly after because it was just really awkward after that.
Wow. There you go. So that's the aftermath. You have to change jobs.
132410, give us a call if you've sent the wrong text message this morning. Goodness me.
And text it through. There you go.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bit of fun? 0488 919 919.
Just text us some photos, whatever you like. No, don't do that.
It's fine. It's an open space.
Orazio Fantasia, Orazio Fantasia, Orazio Fantasia, Orazio Fantasia.
Please welcome to Jody and Hayesy, Orazio Fantasia.
There he is. Morning. Good morning, great man.
How are you? I tell you what, I got so many bonus points as a mother the other day when I took pasta home from you and I said to my children, you know that guy Orazio Fantasia who plays for Port Adelaide? He made you that pasta.
Yeah.
And they were up and about.
I hope they enjoyed it.
Do you know what's happening in our household as well? Because we went to the Port store and my little 5-year-old son got a blank Port Adelaide Guernsey.
Yeah.
And you can go back there and get the numbers put on there.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, for the longest time there was going to be a 2-0 on there. I might turn it into a little 1-3.
Anymore.
We'll have a little 1-3 might be on the back there now.
Oh, were you 20? Is that what you're saying?
No, kind of rosy.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were trying to inflict your number on your children.
Well, I was 22, so we're very happy for him to be Charlie Dixon.
Yeah.
It might have to be number 13 now, I reckon.
Yes. Welcome. Yeah. We need a little injury update from you, firstly.
Injury's going well, running at about 80 to 85% of top speed, which is nice. So getting back, probably training fully next week, train for 2 weeks probably before I can play.
So when are you hoping to be back?
In 3 weeks' time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful. Feeling strong, feeling good.
Feeling good, yeah. The new exercises that the guru in Canberra I saw has really helped. So, yeah, I can't wait to get back out there.
Beautiful.
Okay, speaking of your physicality is what I'm trying to say. We had a calf off last week because we pride ourselves here on the Jody and Hayesy show of having really good calves.
Yeah, but you,
I've been waiting for this.
As such a professional sports reporter, you were able to identify just the finer details of Orazio's calves at port training.
Exactly right. Well, I just had some observations to make just on the sidelines. I just thought, well, he's got skinny little pins.
Yeah, they're good, though. They were shaved, and I reckon I've won.
Yeah, that's such a solid key, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shaving calves.
We've got video guy Josh in here with the results of the calf off.
All right, well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to listener Brenton Poole for putting yourself into the competition.
Yes.
There's a photo of you.
Oh, there's a late entry. There's a late entry. So what was his name again?
Brenton Poole.
Well done, Brenton.
And then 3 people voted for option D, so I'll give them to Brenton. So
Right.
Brenton in 4th place.
He's polled well.
Yep.
So take us through, just to paint a bit of a picture, what are we talking about with Brenton's calves? What do we got? Are they genuine players or is he just a bit extra participant?
I think they're genuine players. They look like the Hulk's legs.
Oh, so he's a big boy.
Big boy.
Right, big bulky calves.
Shaved? Like, were they nice?
No, they were not shaved.
That's a rookie mistake.
Yeah, isn't it?
That is a rookie mistake.
All right.
All right, Jodie, I'm going to rip this Band-Aid off. You're in 3rd place.
Oh, okay. So then I guess the next result we'll know exactly what's happening. So.
The winner of Jodie and Hazesy's inaugural calf off by 1 point, Andrew Hayes.
Yes! Oh my gosh. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I need this. I really need this at the moment. Physically going through some stuff.
That's outrageous because I have to say, Orazio, yours are very defined.
Yes.
I want to recount those 3. We need to get rid of Brenton's 3 votes and go again. demanding a
Where do they
recap.
supposed to? Can they be shifted elsewhere?
Yeah. Would it be odd if I asked to touch your calves before you left the studio this morning? Is that weird?
Yeah, I'll jump in for you, Orazio. Yeah, that would be a little bit odd.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Well, I won't ask then.
Purely for the sake of the show.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly right. It's research.
Yeah.
We were talking a little earlier this morning about missent text messages, and you might have had one. You might have been on the receiving end, did you?
The beautiful thing about Apple now and iPhone to iPhone, you can unsend messages.
No.
And I've been on the receiving end from a bit of a spray from my partner, but I didn't get to read it because she unsent it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So did you get to the bottom of it?
She wouldn't tell me what it was.
How do you do that? How do you unsend a text message?
Yeah, so you can essentially write it and hold it down, and you'll be able to unsend it. You can just, or I don't want to say what I've just said.
Yeah.
You can have that second to think about it. Bang.
I mean, sometimes Michaela needs to take a breath, doesn't she?
And I think that's what she realised.
I think.
Yeah.
I think.
She just acted in the moment too much.
Yeah.
Before you go down that path where you abuse your partner, maybe just go, is this what I really want to say?
Yep.
Before we let you go, I'm just going to throw one more footy question in. if you don't mind.
We love footy.
Oh, last 4 weeks, all right, so in terms of the AFL boys, it looks really good. Assess what's going to happen and what you think is going to happen in particular against Essendon and where they're at.
Yeah. Well,
your old mob too, by the way, the Orazio Fantasia Cup.
As I was about to say, I hope we absolutely smash them. They're going better than I think everyone gives them credit for. Essendon, they're going to stick around against Geelong. They were down by a fair bit in that first quarter, so it's going to be in the contest. They don't like playing a contest game. They like high turnover, free-flowing sort of football, so hopefully we'll just bring them into a bit more of a game they don't want to play, a bit like we did against St Kilda, and hopefully win that way.
Right, okay, so they don't like the contest, so you're saying that they're soft. Okay.
Ooh, that'll get back.
That's going to be a headline now, thank you. Yeah. Old team soft, great.
I'm working in sport at 10 today, so I've got my headline. Thank you.
Smashes his former team. There we go, good stuff. Mate, appreciate your time each and every time we do this. We'll do it again very soon.
Beautiful, thank you.
Orazio Fantasia. A quick one as well. If you want to head along to the Port game this Sunday against Essendon, give us a call right now, 13 24 10. We've got a bunch of tickets to give to you, or you can jump on the website, portadelaidefc.com.au. Well, today is a very, very special and important day on the calendar. It is the 15th anniversary of Sam Davis's passing. Of course, Sam's dad is Neil Davis, the founder of the Sammy D Foundation. Neil joins us this morning. Neil, good morning to you. Take us through today, May 4th, and why it's so significant.
Well, today, 15 years ago today, our son went out to a party, 17 and a half years old, and never come home. Some gate crashers came to the party and King hit Sam from behind, and he unfortunately lost his life. And so we started the Sammy D Foundation to educate young people on violence and how to prevent violence happening when they're out and about as well. So we've grown a fair bit since then. We do lots of different presentations to kids in schools, and we mentor about 80 young kids a year as well. And so Sam's last meal was a schnitzel. He loved a snitty. And during COVID, when we couldn't do our normal fundraisers, we started Snitty for Sam, and it's just blown up since then. We've had a lot of people come on board with us, a lot of different hotels. Drake's have come on board. They have $1 from every specially marked snitty pack that they sell goes to the Sammy D Foundation, and hotels such as the Goody, the Warradale, the Strath, as far away as Kingston, have joined in and give $5 for every schnitzel sold goes to the Sammy D Foundation to help us in our education programs and helping us with our mentoring as well.
For the past 15 years, are you seeing these kids, I suppose, be educated in such a light they do understand the dangers and also how dangerous it can be when you are so reckless?
Through the Sammy D Foundation, we're getting to about 30,000 young people a year. It doesn't matter what school we go into or what community club. It's always the same. We've never seen the kids be so quiet for so long. And then the feedback from teachers and parents and even the kids themselves saying, we were out and my mate was arcing up and we just pulled him away and said, don't you remember what happened to that same Sam Davis kid? We know that we're saving people's lives. We know that we're stopping people and getting people to stop and think before they do something stupid. And that's what we want them to do, to grab their mates and say, come on, let's go. It's not worth it. If we can save one life, we've done our job.
Neil, you're doing an amazing thing. I know today is an unbelievably, probably emotional day on the calendar for you as well, but we're all for it. So hashtag Schnitties for Sam. Thanks so much for joining us today. And look, I'll probably see if I can put in 3 schnitzels for you today, I reckon.
Thanks very much, Hayesy. You're a legend.
Hashtag Schnitty for Sam. So look, if you haven't done so already, Well, you could probably put a little breakfast schnitzel in, I reckon.
Well, yeah. Can you possibly do an egg on top of a schnitzel?
Why not?
Why? No rules today.
That works.
Just if you do want to find out where you can go for the participating sporting venues or pubs, I've just chucked an article up on our Nova page, so jump on there. You can read all about it.
Do you know what I have always said about you? You're efficient. Look at that. Just like that. We didn't even have to ask her and she did it.
Just not with my love life.
It's true. Hey, jump on the podcast and find out all about what Abby's talking about.
She's busy, just not efficient.
Yeah, very busy. We'll see what happens. We'll see where this goes because there was a few little nibbles towards the end of it.
We had a call. Guy wanted to take Abbey out on a date. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes in the post-show meeting.
Just watch this space, all right? A big show tomorrow. We're going to cross to Rosanna Mangiarelli, who is live on the ground in London.
And Fitzy's going to join us on the show as well with his footy tips. We love ourselves a bit of Fitzy on this show, don't we?
Who doesn't? I crave it each and every day, especially on a Friday. Hey, don't forget as well, keep it locked to Nova throughout the day for your next chance to get on standby list for Nova's 10K a day in May. Have a great Thursday, please.
Go on then.
Goodbye.
This is Jody and Hayesy on Nova.